Today, we're in the Wayne County, Michigan court of Judge Elizabeth DiSanto. We have a defendant who says he's a trustee right off the bat, but when we get a little further in, we see he's not a sovereign citizen, but a trustee of the IRS and US Government. Roll footage, LawNerds.
We're on the record in the matter of the City of Wyandotte versus Stephen Dingman, 191445 and 241519 A and B. And counsel, your appearance, please.
Your Honor, John Goldclaw, P. 30758, on behalf of Mr. Dingman on both matters. I want to indicate to the court, I did provide him, or he was provided with a copy of his constitutional rights. However, he refused to sign it. I did go over those rights with him.
Okay. Mr. Dingman, your name for the record, please.
Stephen Ray Dingman, private trustee.
What exactly is a private trustee anyway? Maybe he meant to say private dick.
All right. Well, today's the date scheduled. Well, not scheduled, but Mr. Dingman is in custody. There's a warrant issued for his arrest because he failed to appear for an arraignment pretrial a number of times on the 2019 matter. And then he had a new matter that was scheduled for arraignment pretrial next week. But since he's in custody, we're doing that now.
That is correct,
So,
Your Honor.
As to the arraignment, counsel.
As to the arraignment on the 241519 case, Your Honor? That's the one that's the arraignment.
We're arraigning him on both.
Oh, he did not appear for, okay.
The 24 matter is scheduled for next week.
Correct.
But since he's in custody, it was moved to today, so we're doing an arraignment only on that.
That I understand, Your Honor.
Yeah.
And
So
he
we're
hadn't been
arraigning only on both.
arraigned on the 19
No.
case? Okay. As to both matters, Your Honor, he would stand mute to the charges, waive a formal reading of those charges, and ask that a plea of not guilty be entered.
The court will waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty on both of these matters. And as to the pretrial date, Ally?
2/5 at 9:45.
All right. We are going to set this matter for February 5th at 9:45 a.m. And I think you're here anyway that day, counsel.
Yes,
I mean,
I
I know
am.
that you don't necessarily have to follow it, but since you're doing the arraignment, maybe you can, I don't know.
Fine, I am here next weekend. I mean, next Friday.
All right, and as to bond.
Your Honor, Mr. Dingman is presently unemployed, though he is employed through what is known as Instacart. That's where
Right.
I'm not familiar with it, but it's similar to DoorDash, things like that. However, he's tried DoorDash, but because of his, I guess he's not eligible under their standards because of a prior driving while impaired or alcohol-related offense. Your Honor, he just lost his father last October, November. He is trying to get the house and all of his things in order.
My parents both died, everything's improved. I got no money, I got no job, I'm a man of Christ, I do nothing but stay at home. I just got the Instacart gig, I'm trying to get back on my feet. I know that I didn't come to court for numerous reasons because the last 2 years I was taking care of my elderly parents.
Sure is good to know the doof selecting and delivering people's groceries may be drunk or high as a kite. Good on DoorDash for having at least one standard.
And finally, when I was about to get everything taken care of, the night before my dad passed away in his sleep. So now I'm stuck with a house, frozen bank accounts.
They usually do freeze them when they've been overdrawn for a few months.
All kinds of bills. I have no other family. I'm trying, and I understand that I got this thing looming over me, but I'm just trying to get everything taken care of and getting back to order.
All evidence to the contrary.
I still got to get my dad cremated in the funeral homes, man, because he's been there since November 27th.
So, you know when you stop paying your self-storage unit rent? First, they put the red lock of shame on your door, and then they auction off the contents of your storage unit. I wonder what happens when you stop paying the crematorium.
I don't leave the house. I don't do anything wrong. The matter about the larceny, Whoa,
Don't
that's
talk
a whole
anything about the
nother-
case.
I
We'll
can
discuss
clarify
it on
that,
the
but I'm just trying to let you guys know that the reason that I was given this ticket was because I didn't know my new address. So the cop, because I had
It has
prior
nothing
warrants,
to do with it, sir.
Hey.
That's
he
not,
gave me that ticket saying I lied to him and I didn't know my address.
5-year-olds know their addresses. Next bullshit argument, please.
That is, if I don't know my address, it's not a lie.
Your Honor, he's talking about the fraudulent
Yeah.
schemes.
Yeah. Okay, well, let me just say this, sir. How long were you taking care of your parents?
For 3 years, they're elderly. My mom was 72 and my dad was 83.
Okay, well,
His mother died approximately a year and a half ago, and his father died just before Thanksgiving this year.
okay,
Past Thanksgiving.
okay.
And then my dog died 2 weeks or a week after my dad died.
Sir, there are many people that take care of their parents, elderly or not, that still take care of their responsibilities. All right, taking care of your parents does not negate you from taking care of the balance of your responsibilities. You have a matter pending for almost 6 years now.
Trump was only halfway through his first term.
6 years.
I tried to turn myself in during COVID, but the lockdowns and everything, and I walked up to the door and we can't let you in. Okay.
Sir,
I tried,
stop.
was denied entry.
Stop. That has been something that has not even been a thing for a while now.
How long do you think people will be riding the COVID excuse train yet? 3 years? Maybe 5.
And our court's been open and we've never stopped our dockets. So.
Yeah, but I didn't have any money to come up here to do that.
Don't even try that, sir. Don't even go there. Because then you were scheduled on September 12th and you walked out. And then we issued a warrant November 1st. And that was 23. Stop interrupting me. And that was in 23. Then you contacted the court in May of 24. We set it for July 31st of 24. You showed up to court in shorts. You said you were homeless. It was rescheduled to September 25th. September 25th, you failed to appear and the court issued a warrant in October 10th. And what have you done since October 10th to set up your court date?
Breathe.
Okay.
Breathe.
And so while I can understand your grieving for the loss of your father, right? But you still have responsibilities.
Yeah, I get that, but I figured I'd grieve first and then take care of things after the fact. That's why I just started doing Instacart so I could get to taking care of all this stuff.
Good plan. How much money can a guy earn from Instacart while he sits in the can?
I literally got 3 things done and then I just started to make some money and then I got pulled over. And now all I want to do is just get back to it so that I can get all this stuff taken care of. I got no intentions on doing anything bad or anything. I don't use hard drugs.
Well, there you have it. Confirmation he doesn't use hard drugs, only soft ones, or easy ones, or both, while he delivers groceries.
I don't drink anymore. I turned my life around on July 26th of 2022. It's when I became a man of God and became a trustee.
I thought for sure he was angling for the oh-so-meritorious SovCit defense early on. But now I get it. He's a man of God who uses only soft drugs.
And ever since then, I've been...
Being a trustee is a man of God. What does that mean, sir?
Through the United States Internal Revenue Service and the federal government, I applied to trustee status with them and they granted it to me. That's through the United States federal government. Would you like my EIN number?
Nobody in a government anywhere would trust this guy to guard a steaming pile of cow flop.
No. The problem here, you can't say it's government. The IRS is granting people that status. That probably has to, anyway. Okay, well, here's what the court's going to do, sir. The court, based upon your previous failure to appear, the fact that you had, I other than a couple of times that you set up court dates and you still, you don't stay at court or you, don't show up, the court, doesn't have any confidence that you're going to appear in court.
Your
Further-
Honor,
Further, while you've been out, while there's been a warrant out for your arrest, you also are now charged with larceny as well. So the court's going to order a $2,500 10% bond in each of these cases.
okay, Your Honor,
And then the 241519, that's on count B. And in the event you post bond, you're not to be released without a GPS tether to the Wayne County Jail.
so, what is my bond today?
$250 on each case.
So that's $500 total.
And the GPS tether through the Wayne County Jail.
And no house arrest. And apply,
Hey, I'm sorry,
submit 20 job applications per week.
how many?
A minimum of 20 job applications per week.
Yeah, I've already filled out over 100.
Go
Did
ahead.
you say that I gotta be under house arrest or I not?
Not under house arrest.
Not under house arrest.
Oh, okay.
And you're not to have any contact with Cody Buttram. That's phone contact, text message, email, social media, third party, anything of the like. You also are not to go to his home.
Let's hope Cody doesn't use Instacart.
I don't even know who whoever that is.
And then you'll have no problems not going there.
Correct.
I'm not trying to interrupt, I'm just saying, I don't even know who Cody, whatever the guy's name is.
Okay. All right. All right, we'll see you back on February 5th. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron.
Well, LawNerds, what do you think? Do you think after 6 years of excuses, Mr. Trustee, man of fraud, will make his court appearances if he ever gets a PR bond? This one was quick and fun. Let me know if you like the extra comments cut in. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy watching this content, please like and subscribe. It helps new channels like this one gain exposure. There is a lot more good court to come, so if you like what you saw, tell your friends. If you didn't, tell me, and let me know what you'd like to see and how I can improve. Thanks.